This is where we talk about the facts, foolishness, female fuckery. Oh man, as y'all this morning, it's Monday morning, man. It's about 7 a.m. Texas. Getting ready to go to work. Folks out here got their. All right, I'm back. Just wanted to talk about something, man. It's not too crazy, but just something that I've noticed. Over the weekend, I actually been noticing it for a while, but over the weekend, I saw a video. Uh, right, that lady had for not only her husband, there was a Thai lady there as well, and this, and what I noticed, man, is that black women just don't have any respect for anybody. You know, that's the main thing that I took out of that. I mean, it was a lot that went into that video, and I saw Andre from Love Crossing Borders do he did a reaction to it, and that was a good reaction. So if you guys haven't checked out the video from Richie Mack and also the the reaction that Andre from Love Crossing Borders did on it, I mean, y'all, you need to go check those two out, right? But what I noticed is that black women do not respect anybody, right? They don't. There's no respect for anybody. It's like they feel that they can just talk any kind of way to anybody at any given time, and nothing's supposed to happen to them. No, they're not supposed to get any pushback. They're not supposed to, you're not supposed to say anything. You're just supposed to sit there and take it, right? And the lady in the video on Zoom to Thailand, she was just talking crazy, and her husband, and you can tell her husband is used to it because he was just sitting there with his arms folded, trying not to say anything. He was just taking it, right? He was just taking it. He was just taking all the crazy talk, all the disrespect, and it's, to me, that's just, I don't know. Some people can do it, some people can't. That's all I can say. It's ridiculous, right? And what I want to talk about is that why get into these relationships with women who are disrespectful? Now I don't know if this is a woman who pretended to be sweet and kind and over the years just became a total, bitch. I don't know, but that's a lot of deception, for somebody to go through just to, later on show who they really are, right? And now you're stuck in this relationship with a woman who clearly doesn't respect you or anybody else, right? Anytime y'all go somewhere, you have to walk on eggshells because you don't know how she's going to act. She might be respectful, she might not be respectful. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, she's probably going to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? She's probably not going to respect anybody or anything. So now you're dealing with a woman who's clearly unruly, you know, unagreeable, won't listen to nothing, and just has to do and say whatever she wants to say, right? Whether it's going to, come off right or come off wrong, she doesn't care. She don't care if what she says hurts the next person. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have no sensitivity towards anybody else, right? So, but yeah, so it's like, how that people can just, I mean, just as human beings, right? Just as human beings, I mean, it's like there's no respect. It's like you see somebody, I mean, that person ain't got to be somebody that person just coming across on a daily basis, and you can't respect them. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy. It's like a lot of these black women, and like I said, this is not all, but a lot. You know what I mean? When I say a lot, I mean a lot. So a lot of these women, they just don't respect anybody. They're not respecting the people they're with. They're not respecting the people they are around, even the people that they just met. They're just not respecting. But then they want you to respect them, right? And that's crazy to me. I don't get. Excuse me, y'all. Ah, allergies and all that bullshit. But yeah, I don't understand how women can just sit there and not respect anybody. I mean, that's what a lot of relationships are built on, right? Is respect. You have to respect that. How can you go out on a date with somebody, or even talk to somebody, or even try to befriend somebody who has no respect for you, right? Who's always disrespectful? I don't understand that. But you see it a lot. You see it a lot. You see it a lot of times in these relationships, how a lot of these women are not respecting their men. So was she that disrespectful when y'all first met? You know what I mean? And and this conversation here is mainly for the guys, because this is a men-centric channel. So guys, don't engage with women who are disrespectful. I don't get it. I see it a lot though. I see a lot of times guys talk to women who are clearly disrespectful. They have no respect for anybody. Like I said, they're rude, aggressive, mean, and I don't. And like it can, you can look at it as maybe that's what they're just used to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are used to that because they see it in their disrespectful behavior, and they think it's normal, but it's not. It's not normal for a woman to just talk crazy to you and just talk to you any kind of way because she feels fit, right? In these relationships, and women who are, you might be talking to your auntie or your grandma, and you're a grown ass man. You in your 20s, you could be in your 30s, and a woman in her 50s or 60s will talk to you like you're a damn 10-year-old or 5. You know what I'm saying? You can't, as a that you can. I don't care if that woman is your elder. She still owes you respect. I don't care if she's your mom, your auntie, your grandma, or whoever. Grown ass man, the woman owes you respect, right? There's no reason for her to talk to you like you're some type of child. I don't care what the situation is, or if even if you guys disagree about things, if you get into some type of argument, there still should be some type of respect, right? It's like with Kirk Franklin, when he was going through that deal with his mom and his real biological father, right? His auntie was talking to him like he was a 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? She was totally just talking to him crazy. Kirk Franklin's a 50-year-old man, and his auntie talking to him like he 10, like he's a little boy. You know what I'm saying? So that needs to stop, right? All that needs to stop. If a woman can't respect you, there's really no reason to be in a relationship with her, right? Why even start? Why even start up a relationship with a woman who's always combative, who's always mean and aggressive towards you? What's the point? What is the point in that? How can you be in a relationship with a woman who's always mad, who's always combative, who's always disrespectful? Where's the how can you have any feelings for that type of woman? How can you how can you even have sex with a woman like that? Is what I'm trying to, how can you get it up? I mean, I'm just saying, You got a woman who's always negative, who's always combative, right? Who's always, just in some type of crazy ass mood, right? How can you get yourself in the mood to have sex with a woman that's always disrespectful? I mean, I don't see it. I can't see it. That's a turn off, man. I don't see how anybody can be turned on by that, right? So, is it that when she wants some, she just happens to get into a better mood? You know what I'm saying? But still, you should be able to see beyond that. You should be able to see what's going on. When she wants it, she gets in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? So you can knock her down, and then all of a sudden, once that's done, she's back in the grouchy, complaining, disrespectful mood that she's always been in, right? I mean, how can you get used to doing that day in and day out, man? That's draining to a man, right? That's draining. You at work, when you come home from working, 10, 12-hour days, man, whether it's in the hot ass sun or the cold weather, rainy weather, whatever, and you got to put up with, all this other stuff, all this disrespect, all this combativeness at home. You become numb after a while, right? I guess that's why a lot of women say they get bored. Because the woman is ready to fight and go at it, and the man just comes home and he's just like tired. He's like, man, I ain't got time for this. I'm just let me eat, take my shower, watch a little TV, and I'm going to bed. I ain't got time to deal with you, And then they want to get mad and be like, now all of a sudden it's your fault as the man. You're not you're not involved in the relationship on an emotional level, right? Hell, you're draining all the emotion out of me every time I come home. Having to deal with you, having to fight with you, right? Having to handle you. that's what they call it. I need a man who can handle me. Cause I'm a whole vibe. I'm a whole mess, That's crazy. You got to come home and handle your woman, cause she's so combative and argumentative, right? Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that, man? Who wants to come home every day to a woman that he has to fight with? That drains you. You coming home and you in an argument after you've been working all day? And the thing is, a lot of men, especially, blue collar workers, man, they're out there getting it. It's not like they're sitting up in the office, you know what I'm saying, in the boardroom or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They're out getting it. They're out here in these elements. They're out here in these streets, right? I have a homeboy, right, he works a blue collar job. His wife, she works in the office, right? She answers the phone, send emails, That's basically all she do all day. She's either on the phone or she's, corresponding through emails. That's it. That's pretty much the bulk of what she does on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Makes good money. Between the two of them, they bringing in about what? Close to 100. I say about somewhere in the $150,000, $160,000 range every year. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Now, probably more than that. It's close to 180, some shit like that. Anyway, they're somewhere between 160, 180 a year, right? Is what they bring in together, right? The husband, he works a blue collar job. He's out here. He goes in early in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning, depending on the season. Like this season right here, he's probably been at work for about 2 or 3 hours already. You know what I'm saying? So he gets his truck together. He has to get it loaded up and all that good shit, right? And then he's out all day on the streets delivering, right? So here in Dallas, man, the weather is bipolar. You could go into work, even in December, you could go into work, it's 50 degrees when you go in, and by the time you get off work, you looking at shit, you might be at 70 degrees. Or you could go in, it's 50 degrees, and by the time you get off, temperature done drop to 30, or it's raining, or, what I'm saying? You don't know what you're going to come, you don't know what type of weather you're going to run into. And then the traffic, you don't know what that's going to be like either. Traffic will have you going normally where it might take you 15 minutes to get somewhere. Traffic will have you out in that bitch for about an hour. So it's you don't know what you're going to get, right? But having to do all that, you know what I'm saying? Your day is filled with stopping here, stopping there, going into businesses, going residential neighborhoods, dropping off these packages and doing this and doing that. You're in and out in the elements all day, every day, right? Some packages heavy, some packages are light, some packages you need dollies to transport them or whatever. But you're constantly on the go, for 12 hours, 10, 12, 14 hours a day, right? You don't want to come home and be fighting. You know what I'm saying? And be in arguments, right? Now this dude, he gets off.
New text message from Sharon G.
He gets home, right? And he don't have to worry about nothing, right? Basically, his job, he handles the outside. His wife handles the inside. You know what I'm saying? She cooks, cleans. She takes care of the house, right? Washes the clothes, whatever needs to be done inside the house, she takes care of that. He does everything else, right? If something, with the yard, he takes care of that. If something needs to be hung up, he takes care of that. If, he has to change out light fixtures or hang ceiling fans, or, he does all that, right? Shelves, hang shelves, do whatever. Anything's broken, he gets it fixed, right? But all she does is take care of the inside. She takes care of the inside of the house. That's it. Every now and then, he might cook or do whatever. They work that out. You know what I'm saying? But for the majority of the time, like I said, if he cooks, he barbecues. He likes to get out there on the grill. He'll barbecue. On the weekend, or if it's a holiday or something like that. But for the most part, she's cooking, she's cleaning, she's taking care of the inside of the house. Even though she works, right? Even though she goes in and works, sometimes she works on the weekend, right? Depending on what they got going on, what type of projects they have. So, but she doesn't complain, right? She does not complain. Y'all women, a lot of times, some of y'all don't even work that hard. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to come home and not do anything but complain, right? Some of you women probably only work part-time, but you're complaining. The minute your man walks, right? Some of you women, you're complaining all the time, and you don't want to clean up, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, you think it's slavery, it's ridiculous, right? And slavery is basically somebody making you do something against your will. Ain't nobody making you do anything against your will. You think cause a man asked if he can have a home cooked meal or something when he comes home, a clean house, some peace and quiet when he comes home, y'all view that as slavery. How? How is that slavery, right? Like I said, if this woman can sit up here and go to work every day, and let's be honest, majority of women's jobs are a lot lighter than a man's job, it's a lot less stressful than a man's job, right? And I'm not saying women, y'all don't have stressful jobs. I get it, some of y'all do, but again, who has the most stressful job? in the relationships? And who has the most stressful job? A woman sitting there on the phone, answering emails, coordinating this, coordinating that through emails or calling people up, calling vendors up here, this and that and that, whatever, right? Versus a man out there in the elements, unloading, lifting, doing this and that, you know what I'm saying? Versus, a woman just sitting in the office all day. You got guys out here climbing telephone poles, digging ditches, working these backhoes. You know what I'm saying? driving these garbage trucks. You know what I'm saying? They're out here in it. The guys that are on the back of the garbage trucks who have to hop out and pick up the garbage and throw it in and all. You got guys doing that too. You got guys do a lot of strenuous work. A lot of you women are not doing that. There's no the most strenuous thing y'all got to do is probably go get up and get you a cup of coffee or something. You know what I'm saying? Grab some paper and load the printer. Load the copy machine. I mean, to be honest, how strenuous, is it working in the office? Right? You got these delivery drivers, these truck drivers, mechanics, guys out here, like I said, construction workers, working on these road crews, these telephone repairmen, these electricians, HVAC. You know what I'm saying? But when you have a woman that can also go to work, come home, don't complain, cook, clean, keep the house in order. So when you get home, everything's chill, right? And this is not because, hey, a lot of people say, hey, well, if both y'all working, that's 50-50. If you 50-50 with your woman, then you can't, you should just take what you get. What? Where the hell did that come from? There are people out here saying that if you and your wife working, majority of the people, both people work, man and the wife work. So you mean to tell me because the man ain't paying 100% of everything that his wife is working, he don't get respect? You got people out here saying man shouldn't even deserve respect. Man don't deserve this, man don't deserve that. He don't deserve to come home to a home cooked meal. He don't deserve his wife to cook and clean and do all, unless he paying 100%. You got people out here that think like that. Now, that's some BS. I'm here to tell you. There's no way as a man, I don't care if you as a man is only making $40,000 a year and your wife is making 30 or whatever, or if both of y'all making 40. You deserve everything that a man who's, paying top dollar should get. You deserve the same shit. You deserve the respect. You deserve to come home to a clean house, a quiet house, a home cooked meal. You deserve all that, right? There's no way as a man, no matter what you do, that you should come home to some BS. You should never have to come home to disrespect, no matter what your income level is. You know what I mean? There's no way you should, as a man, should put up with that. But you have people out here saying that if you don't pay 100% of your bills, you shouldn't expect cooperation. You shouldn't expect, you shouldn't come home to a respectful wife, or you shouldn't come home to, a home cooked meal and all this and that. But that's a lie. That's a lie. Like I said, I know plenty of men who work alongside their wives. They both work in the household. When he gets home from work, like I said, his wife does everything. His wife cooks, cleans, and she works a 9 to 5. You know, like I said, certain things they work out between each other, but like I said, that's between you and your wife, right? Y'all work out. You know, you work out what your functions are going to be. But for the most part, she takes care of the inside of the house, and he takes care of the outside. He takes care of. He does all this. Like I said, if he shells, you know, ceiling fans to garage door openers to, you know, whatever else need to be done, he takes. So don't ever think that because you're not paying 100% of everything that you don't deserve respect. Y'all got to get out of that. And if you're in a relationship where your woman is not respecting you, I don't know why you're there. To be honest, there's no way you should be in a relationship where you're not getting the respect that a man deserves. Just you alone being a man in the relationship, you're supposed to have respect. So I don't understand why people tend to stay in these relationships where there's no respect, given. Right? If you're not getting the respect as a man, no matter what you do for a living, if you're not getting respect, why are you in that relationship? You know, I find a lot of times, like I said before, a lot of black women just don't respect anybody. And like I said, this is not all, but there's a lot out there that don't respect anybody. If that woman can't respect, if she don't respect just anybody, you know, somebody that she don't even know, if she can't just be nice and respectful to somebody out the blue that she don't know, well, how can she be respectful to you? And why would you even stay in a relationship where the woman is not respecting you? But, you know, that's crazy. But you guys, that's all I want to talk about, man. Like I said, if you're in a relationship and you're not getting the respect you deserve, man, like I said, it ain't gotta be, we ain't talking about cracking the whip and making motherfuckers just do shit, slave like whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just mutual respect, man. It's just being nice, being kind. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a lot of women will say, you know, they would think that they're entering the slave trade because you want them to be respectful, to be nice, to be kind. But hey, you guys, let me know what y'all think, man. I'm about to end this. I just wanted to get on here real quick before I made the work. But you guys, please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. It's your boy Jay Larone. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.